Welcome to the YCNU podcast. Join us each week for engaging conversations with campus leaders, students, faculty, staff, alumni, and community members. From academics to athletics, campus life, and beyond, we cover it all. Have someone you want to hear from? Let us know. Let's explore the world of Yavapai College together.
Hello and welcome to the YCNU podcast. I'm your host, Cadu Medina. In this episode, I'm excited to share a recording from the 2025 Convocation event, where I had the opportunity to interview the executive leadership team. The conversation was shaped by thoughtful questions submitted by the audience, conveying a variety of important topics and subjects. If you were not able to attend the event, this is your chance to catch the insightful discussion. And if you were there, enjoy revisiting the conversation with our ELT. Let's dive right in. I heard we might have a new employee annual evaluation process. Could someone please explain that to us?
Right.
I wonder who's going to take this question.
I will take the question. All right. So, how many of you love our annual evaluation process right now? Yay. Okay, good. And that's why we're changing it. So we've done a lot of research, looked at different industries, looked at what other education organizations are doing. And I have to tell you, there's not one good best practice out there. So we created our own. And this year, what you're going to see is a new format. I can tell you it's not going to be connected to any money because this process should really be about growth and having a conversation with your leader about your development. So we're going to put some in NeoGov or NeoEd, whatever we call that, into place where you're going to have a conversation with your leader 4 times a year. It's going to talk about the expectations, if you're meeting them, if there's any challenges, and connecting them to the goals of our strategic priorities so that we're all aligned. And hopefully you'll come out of that conversation feeling revised, renewed, and just really ready to go to be the best that you can be so that we can serve our students, the community, and each other. So that is going to be launching this month. I will be working with your leadership team on rolling it out, and hopefully you'll give us some great feedback. So if we need to make any changes, we will do that. I think that this will be a nice foundation for conversations to occur across campus that will just really create the opportunity for development and growth on an ongoing basis.
Thank you, Janet. That was awesome. The audience gets to kind of thumbs up some of the questions that we have here. So this is the most thumbed up question. So let's see. What is the upcoming group of bachelor programs we will offer, and when will they be available?
Well, good morning, everyone. Just a quick history of our Academic Master Plan Committee. We created that out of a resolution from the governing board last year. And so Alex Barber chaired that as faculty. Mary Lou and I sponsored it as academic leads. We now have Philip Reed as our faculty chair over Academic Master Plan. That group ranked 6 baccalaureate degrees to offer at YC. All but one said they'd be ready to roll that out in fall of 26, which is next fall. So we have some very excited employees when it comes to innovation. The ELT has taken a look at those rankings. We have Dr. Yule providing his last bit of pro forma for us to make sure we can afford to do these degrees. The prioritized degrees were education, cybersecurity, advanced technology innovation, kinesiology, exercise science, and public service administration. So we'll be taking a look at those as the ELT this upcoming meeting on the 18th. We'll provide an overview back to Philip. Our next AMP committee meeting is not until September, but we'll have an email out to the team prior to that and then subsequently out to the college at large. But we're really excited. We are certainly prioritizing the optimized degrees, the online delivery, and our faculty program directors responded to that very well. So we're excited to announce that. We have a system of degrees coming forward, so we won't be wondering every fall what new degree is coming. We'll have that laid out in advance.
Thank you, Doug. Next one. We've seen very good admissions numbers lately. Why do we have a different entry process compared to other institutions with lower admissions?
I guess I'll take that one. So it's not a what and a why, it's a who. And I just want to acknowledge Diana Dowling, Diana, stand up, and the recruitment, enrollment, financial aid, and registrar's office. Please all stand. Recruitment, enrollment, financial aid. I know you're here. Just stand so we can recognize anyone who's involved in the recruiting of our students. Why are they all in the back? Okay. And then the second part of it, Tanya Sheldall, is she here? Can everyone involved in the retention of our students please stand? I think 2/3 of the audience actually stood up. But it's the strategies that we put in play, the people who on a daily basis come to work, really working on behalf of our students. We've seen increased graduation numbers the last 5 years. We've broken the previous year. It's because of the retention group and the work that they put in. But the more people who graduate, the more people our recruitment folks have to bring into the door. And they've been rising to that occasion. Clint told me the other day, what'd you tell me about the the highest number of
enrollments?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are on track to have the second highest enrollment ever this fall, which is awesome.
It is because of your...
I just want to add that we're one of the few community colleges that actually has a strategic enrollment management unit, specifically so that we can target our marketing and really be strategic on those students that we recruit. And so I second all of your comments about not only the recruitment, but the retention, because retention is re-enrollment, and all of that matters to our students and to us.
So we're just one team.
Thank you, Rodney. Next question.
We'll have everybody else practice that. Yeah. Like one team.
Much better. All right, thank you. Okay, next one. We've invested a lot in Prescott Pines. How is it progressing? Was it worth the investment?
I know. So, hey, good morning, everyone. Yes, we have. We've made tremendous progress. At this point, we have all the student beds ready. We have 9 of the 11 employee units completed and filled. The other 2 are coming online this fall, and they are spoken for. And then we're very excited to be starting some new employee housing, both at the Chino and the Verde, probably in January is our target date. So again, we're doing extremely well. This first year, thanks to the effort of many people in this room, facilities, property management, IT, and others, we actually broke even in our first year, which is amazing. So thank you.
Who lives in the Pines?
27 of you.
Yeah. Speak up, or did the Bears get them?
Thank you, Clint. Okay, next question is, TSMC is expanding rapidly. Will YC join the competition?
I'm going to pass that over, but before I do, because I can feel Lindsay staring at me, I forgot the Bachelor of Design was also a submitted degree. So I just want to make sure that that's noted.
Thank you, Doug. So TSMC is expanding, and we are most thankful and very proud to say that John Morgan and Vince Redgrave are exploring all of that. And they have been down in the valley meeting with TSMC leaders and key stakeholders. They have been getting into spaces that other people have not been able to have those conversations. And this fall in September, we are proud to announce that John Morgan and Vince Redgrave will be representing YC in Taiwan to have further conversations and to go to a convention there. So that's pretty exciting. We're really happy to represent. John and Vince have already come up with some certificates, 3 certificates after exploring and gathering data that they believe are very viable for the supply chain leaders. And so our focus will be looking at supply chain and how we can train a workforce to support them, to support TSMC.
And if you're wondering how those trips to Taiwan will be funded, they will be funded through the foundation dollars and not operational dollars.
Okay. These are coming from the audience now. I'm going to start with the most interesting question here. Why are Clint's shoes different than the rest of the team?
I'm so glad you asked. I asked Rodney the same thing this morning. But yeah, I need to invest and keep up with the rest of the crew. But thanks for noticing.
He's thrifty.
Yeah, he's thrifty. Okay, next question here is, could you explain the strategic planning process and how campus feedback is considered?
Well, that's a great, timely question. We are, with the departure of Tom Hughes, we are taking this opportunity to kind of rethink our strategic planning process. I'm working with Yvonne Zuniga and Lori Dreher, and we should be announcing something shortly. But yes, we are just about to relaunch that team, and we are definitely retooling the process to try to get more updates out to you and to get feedback from you as well.
Very good. There's another good one here, just to kind of keep us giggling. When is Dr. Barry going to shave his head? I don't know about that.
You know, for enough money, going to student success, I could see that happening. So if you want to do some type of fundraiser competition, $5 is not going to do it.
Maybe we'll do that as a bet if we get our next bachelor's degree implemented this year.
We can think about that. Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay. We have amazing employees at the college and innovative leadership. Are there plans in place to help develop future talent to keep that momentum?
There's a lot of different ways to go there. So let me start with, we just got back from AFIT. A team of 14 went to find out how we can grow and strengthen our leadership teams and start building an emerging leader program as well. So we've got a team working together to put that into place. We're always looking at how we grow our own talent. We're also looking at different pathways for employees, because we know that if you're here and you want to grow and develop, we want to keep you here, and we want to find ways to do that. So always welcome to any kind of feedback you might have on how that might look for you. And these, the evaluation performance process that I was talking about, that helps you then talk to your leader about what that looks like for you as well. And we'll get feedback from them as we just develop whatever we need to in order to move that forward.
Also, an important thing that we've done is integrate this concept of foresight and what is next with innovation and what's happening outside of higher education, so that we're not caught off guard and can be responsive to that. And so we've integrated this concept of foresight into our strategic planning process. And so Clint will be working with the What Is Next, the WIN Coalition, led by Robin Bryce and Ustadza White through the Centers for Learning and Innovation. So there'll be opportunities for everyone also to get involved in that way.
Wonderful, thank you. Question for Rodney. Can we have a golf cart?
Clint? We'll do Cadillacs, and you can order them as a fundraiser and put your name on them. How about that?
We can have golf cart, but not yours. Wonderful. Next question. What does all in mean?
So this is, as we move from the be more into the all in, it's really about how do we comprehensively, as a one team with one dream, come together and help our recruit more and help our students matriculate through our process. So it's truly all of us being a part of all of us, helping our students become more successful. We want them to complete with the least amount of debt as fast as possible.
And I would add that, we did ask you to be more, and you did. Everybody just stepped up and really delivered over the last 5 years. And now we're all in. We're all in for our students. We're all in for this community. And we're all in support of one another to support those students. So when we say all in, we mean in multiple ways. And we ask for that commitment.
Wonderful. Thank you. There are many questions about your shoes. And people just want to know, how do we get one of those? I'm one of them.
His shoes has the old logo on them, though. So
we need to...
Yeah, they're like 3 years old. 4 years old. So we got to bring him into the... Oh, yeah, they date back to COVID. When the Temptations were all alive. So how do you get the new ones?
Can we put them on the... Can we sell them in our bookstore?
We don't have a bookstore.
Well, we have an online bookstore.
So, Janice, where are you, Janice? You're over there. So we're going to send Clint over to you at the break, but he's got to give you his credit card. Make sure it clears before you order the shoe. Okay.
Okay, next question. Will Yavapai College embrace MBA programs in the nearest future?
What? Repeat that?
Will Yavapai College embrace MBA programs in the near future?
Let's be MBA for you.
Okay.
Wait, give it back.
So as an institutional type, we're not authorized at this point to award master's level programming. Baccalaureate is the highest level we're allowed to offer at this time. I don't know if down the road that's a possibility, but as of now, we don't have that type or level of authorization through our Higher Learning Commission.
And state.
And the state.
And there's always more good ideas than time and resources to implement them. And I can see why that might be an interest for some of our faculty and staff here. There's also a lot of really, really good things that we can do that we are authorized for right now that I think has most of our time and attention. And when I hear the tagline all in, to me that means that we don't do anything halfway. Everything we do with a high level of excellence. And so I would encourage us to consider doing those things that we do really well and continue doing that and growing that in the appropriate way for our community. But also our academic partners really do value the relationship we hold with them. And so when we can do 3+1s or 3+2s or whatever program transfer it might look like to NAU or Western Governors or places Bellevue that we've built good relationships with, that goes a long way for us. And as much as we want to do it all, sometimes we need to just wait a little bit and have some patience. But great question.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Currently, we're looking at collaborating in Division II with American College Education, and they have a master's program in nursing for administration and a chief nursing officer. So currently, we're exploring that articulation agreement with them, and we can let you know about more to come on that.
But 92, and then you'll be through. That didn't.
I think you're going to have to explain.
I'm going to keep my day job.
And thank you, everybody, for submitting all the questions. We have about 54 questions, and I'm just kind of skimming through them and trying to get us in different directions. But thank you for participating. Here's the next one. How will the new ERP impact employees, faculty, and students?
Well, that's a big question. So I think that we are purposely trying to do this in a way that it is going to move us a step forward. For those of you who don't know, Banner basically told us we had to upgrade or change suppliers. After an extensive search, we did decide to move to the SaaS platform. We do think it's going to help us to improve some of our processes. There are some processes that we feel maybe go a step backward, but we're trying to figure out how to mitigate that. But I can only speak in generalities right now because I do think it impacts the entire organization and it impacts every department a little bit differently. So I guess I would ask whoever is curious to kind of talk to their representative, who is there are leaders from each area of the college who are involved with this project. You can certainly reach out to Patrick Burns and get some deeper insights from him as well. I know that's not a great answer, but it's a huge question. So thank you.
Thank you, Glenn. Okay, next one is, can you share about the new workforce development program located at the front of Building 1 and how it supports students?
The front of Building 1. Just WIOA. Oh, she wants me to take it. Okay. So I mentioned this in my speech that the Regional Economic Development Center won the proposal to be the one-stop service provider for WIOA, the Workforce Investment Act, Title 1B and Title II services, and also working with the Department of Employment Services. And in that, we now then are a regional hub working with the Board of Supervisors and the county to serve as that regional economic place. And so we are bringing together all of the workforce and economic development entities, all the individuals that work in economic development in our cities and towns, our chambers, and in our two workforce in economic development organizations, VV Rio and GRYT. And so we're going to be holding a summit in collaboration with the County Board of Supervisors to talk about alignment of economic and workforce development in our county for the first time, kind of a regional approach. So we're excited to serve as the hub, and in terms of the space being renovated, I'll let you talk about that.
Oh, I guess it's me. So, as you heard earlier, our bookstore has become virtual, and we have that space currently available. We are using about the front half, maybe front third, to house the new WIOA program temporarily, and we are about to commence renovating the lobby of Building 1. So. Those of you who've been around for a while, there used to be these things called lines, and there was this huge lobby to accommodate the lines. Now it's just empty space. And so we are that area that's over kind of by where all the Welcome Center is going to be totally retooled into a set of new offices and a conference room for the WIOA folks. We plan to have them in there right after the start of the new year.
Wonderful, thank you. And one more question, is there a timeline for implementing the dental program?
What? Yeah, yes, there is. I was echoing Janet over here. Yes, there is. We're looking at all of our new health sciences programs, and we're working. We have them ready as far as job descriptions and a plan and what's needed, accreditation, all the tools that we need to start these new programs, dental programming, dental assisting, dental hygiene. And we're working collaboratively as a team to find the resources for that with Nicole Kennedy and doing a special campaign for that, which Doug can talk about a little bit, right? Yeah, capital campaign, which will bring in new resources out to Prescott Valley to build a health sciences center and to house all of the health sciences team there, which would include the dental programs, respiratory therapy program, physical therapy assistant, and all of the other allied health science programs that work together. So we're working very diligently on a plan for that, and Doug is overseeing the foundation and working with Nicole Kennedy on the capital campaign to help fund that. Is that right? Yeah? Anything to add?
Yeah. And we can't share too much. We're still in the early stages of the capital campaign, but once we have all the ducks in a row, you will certainly get some information on that, and the programs are somewhat contingent on the capital campaign.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Thank you all for the questions. Clearly, what we're interested in is where the shoes come from. How can we get one of those? We'll follow up on that. Thank you all for all the answers. And yeah, this is it for the YCNU podcast.
Thank you for tuning in to the YCNU podcast. We hope you enjoyed our conversation today. Don't forget to follow and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss an episode. Got someone in mind for our next chat? Reach out and let us know. Until next time, keep exploring, and we'll see you next week.